Hello. It's time for July TBR time. Now I've upgraded ever so slightly from last month where I had two different wheels because I was just too lazy to make a one wheel. I made a one wheel which has all the options from A1 to G7 on my little, oh I'll get my TBRs. Each TBR I'm only going to use twice, so if I used it last month, because I only started this last month, then I've crossed it off once, so then once it has an X on it I won't use that one again. I'll redo it because keep it interesting, you know. Well, it was great anyway. Whoa. But we have all my books up here and then I have a few more over there. I have 20 because books. And an F4. F4 is a book that was a gift. No, wait, no, I can do this, I have gifts. I have books that were gifts. These two were given to me for my birthday last October. We've got Firekeeper's Daughter and All That's Left at the End of the World. So this one's like a thriller and this one's more of a dystopian. I think I'm going to pick this one because I have other thrillers that I really want to read first. I'm not really in the mood for this one. It's a bit chunky. These were both from my friend Orla. Shout out to you, Orla, my absolute gal. Anyway, I'm going to pick this one. Jamie and Andrew are strangers and they're two of the last people left alive in the world. That's gonna be a wholesome bloody read, that, jeez. Next prompt is E1, which is finish a series. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm in the middle of so many different series. I assume this is just like one book, unless, like, what books do I have? Do I have an option to continue a series? Is that different? Yeah. So this isn't continue a series. This is like read the last book in a series. So there, of course, it would be this one. Technically this one, but I've not read all the other books and I don't even own them, so. Okay. 3 books that I have to like finish a series. This is the second book in the duology. Lisa Jewell's The Upstairs Family and The Family Remains. I actually have really wanting to read this book, and like in every video I've filmed I've said I'm going to read it and I never have, so it would be very strange if I don't pick this one. But we have A Court of Silver Flames as well, which is a bit daunting, very chunky. Both of these are really chunky and they're orange. Love the orange final. Well, it's not really the end of the series though, but I suppose it's the end so far. So this is book 5 in the Akatar series and I just finished all the other 4 by this month. Then we've got Monsters of Men, which is technically the last book in the Chaos Walking trilogy, but there are little novellas as well. I think I want to go with this one because I know it's only a duology, but I really want to read this. So it's about, there was a girly who was a baby and she was left alone in a house. There are 3 dead bodies downstairs, as there is, and this one's the second book, which kind of elaborates further. Early morning on the foreshore of the River Thames, a bag of bones is discovered, human bones, and they like relate back to where that original thing happened. E4 is a fantasy. Okay, I'm thinking Silver Flames again because I do want to sort of not finish the Akatar series because I don't really want to finish it, but I know there's going to be more books, but we don't know when, and it's going to be at least a year till they come out in paperback, so you know, I kind of don't want to finish it so far. I'm scared for it to be over. What other fantasy ones do I have? Do I have Serpent and Dove? This one. The Difficult Life of Abbey LaRue, maybe? I also have The Dance of Thieves and Vow of Thieves duology, which I'm interested in reading. So that's kind of up there too. But I'm not in the mood to read either of these two. You're going to be watching this and you're going to be able to see a fantasy. I'm actually really glad that I've gotten the upstairs, the Family Remains and this one as well. That's really cool. I'm picking 8 books, by the way. We have C3, which is a yellow book, which is great because that's my favourite colour. All my yellow books are in the yellow section. Of course they're in the yellow section. Anyway, so I'd say it's like this realm. So we have Bro-Haha by Ardal O'Hanlon, A Shitload of Crazy Powers, The Soulmate Equation, Weather Girl, Stephen King's Billy Summers, and Daisy Darker. Yeah. I can't read A Shitload of Crazy Powers because that's book 4 in a series, and I haven't read the other ones, so that's a no. Keep Me Cozy Crime. I'm not sure if that's exactly yellow though. I'm thinking The Soulmate Equation maybe. Oh, or Daisy Darker. Alice Feeney, who wrote Rock, Paper, Scissors, and it's about the Darker family. They've not been in the same place for over a decade because one of them's a killer. That's interesting. And I like that it has a daisy on the front. Maybe it'll give me some of the vibes. G7 is a pink book. So I have a bunch of pink books. I didn't read Beach Read last month, which I really wanted to read, but I'd already read so many romances that I was absolutely romanced out. But it's summer. It's still summer despite it chucking it down outside. And I feel like I need to read it, but I don't know if it counts as pink. It's in my pink section because it's mainly pink, but it's not fully pink. The cover's not really pink. I put it in the pink section because of this bit. That's really annoying. I could put You and Me on Vacation because that's got a pink spine. But I mean, it has pink on it, but I wouldn't call it a pink book. I don't know. I might have to come back to that one. Love in the Time of Serial Killers, Bunny, Beach Read, You and Me on Vacation, Just Got Real, The Island Wedding, and Riley Thorn and the Corpse in the Closet. I probably will end up going with Riley Thorn. So Riley Thorn kind of has minor psychic abilities. It's by Lucy Score. This is part of a series. This is book 2, and I did thoroughly enjoy the first one. Like, it doesn't look like a chunky book, but it is like 400 pages. The pages are just really thin. I feel like I'll go with this one. Whether I actually read it's a different story, but I think I want to be getting on to this one at some point. That was book 5. We've got 3 left. Okay, we've hit D7, which is desperate to read. God, that would have been The Family Remains, but I've already chosen that one. I could pick Beach Read after all of that. Oh my god. It's quite funny how I'm so excited about it, yet I was able to read it last month. Not that I'm not able to read books during the month if they're not on my TBR, but like, this was on my TBR last month and I didn't read it. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I said why. But like, why? E4. We've already had that in this one, and that's fantasy. I think I'm going to roll it again just because I've had it already in this one. B5. 2 people on the cover. Oh, that's going to be a bit difficult. 2 people on the cover. Okay, I don't know what any of my covers look like. Bear with me. Okay, we have 8 options. A lot of romances. We have Emily Henry's 2 other books, which are You and Me on Vacation and Book Lovers. Since I've already chosen one of her books, I'm going to put these to the side. I then got Weather Girl by Rachel Lynn Solomon. This is like, give me April vibes, and I don't want to read it in the summer. Love Theoretically, which I'm so excited to read, and The Unhoneymooners. So this is like a summer vibes book, and then this is just a book that I really want to read, so I'll keep those in the running. Keep His Daughter, which I've kind of already ruled out for this video because I'm just not really in the mood for it. And then we've got Nothing More to Tell and The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett, and this one's by Karen and McManus. So this one's like a thriller, and then this one is sort of a contemporary literary fiction. And I think I'm going to pick Nothing More to Tell. I do really want to read this book, but I'm not in the mood to read it right this second. But maybe I'll change my mind later on, so I'm going to pick this one. Anyway, the next one I've just rolled, it says it's B4, which is any standalone, so... Let me put that one. I'm choosing that one, by the way, for that one. How many books left? Oh, that's them all. That's sad, isn't it? I'm finished. Time to flip. That like hurt my wrist a little bit, I don't know why. First book we chose today was All That's Left at the End of the World by Eric J. Brown. Dystopian noise. Can you even see that? We have Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell, a sequel that I am very excited for. A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. I just know stuff that goes on in this book and I'm scared. I'm scared for people to know that I've read this and have that out on the internet, but anyway. Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. I've not actually read Rock, Paper, Scissors, but I really should. If I like this book, then I will. I just saw this one first. First come, first serve, you know what I'm right? What did I even just say? We have Riley Thorn and The Corpse in the Closet, which is so slightly bigger than the others, which is just really fun. Beach read. I make the best noises. No one can argue that. Sorry guys, you just can't. You're not allowed. Nothing More to Tell by Karen McManus. And Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. This is the squad. Peace out. I don't really know how do I not? Oh no, I normally have an Annie's awkward outro.